Hey guys, I was just gonna go over a quick little something that if you own a boat, you know, you might experience along the way, or you want to change out to, you know, partially what I'm doing is you can see that the taillights on the trailer are busted. I was fishing last weekend, and when I came back out, I noticed this later on. I think maybe because I had the trailer kind of turned a little bit in my parking spot. Maybe somebody went to go turn out and clip me. It's whatever. It's aggravating, but you know what I mean. It's one of those things. I'm not going to sweat it because I am going to put LED submersible lights on the trailer. So I figured I would cut like a quick little video. You know, I'm sure you guys have done this 100 times, but if not, you want to check it out, you know, I'll give you a quick little walkthrough of how you will do this. So I'm going to cut the camera real quick, grab a couple of tools, and I'll be right back. First off, guys, most of your lights are going to be a 7/16. You can get by with an 11mm. I just happen to have ratcheting wrenches, work on a lot of import cars, so everything's going to be metric. So if you reach kind of behind here, you're going to have two bolts that come out of the back. So just simply take your wrench back there behind that and just kind of pop those loose and work them out. Just be careful. Not all of these light kits come with stainless hardware. You know, things rust, things seize up. You know, you got some guys that fish brackish water and stuff like that. And some guys, including myself, that are a little out there that take their bass boat out in salt water every now and then. Now, granted, this one's not going to go out in salt water, but I had an old Skeeter Strata, it's an 80s model Skeeter Strata, and that yeah, that was a long story. Well, long story short, I sunk it. So, well, almost sank it. Luckily, whoever had that boat before me had it filled with foam in the back, and that's the only thing that kept me afloat. So, and then these two are out. You just simply, like I said, that. See what I mean? Rust. So, you never know what these kits are going to come with. Some of them are cheaper, kind of overseas kits and whatnot. So, and this bad boy is stuck big time in here. Make sure there's nothing else holding it on. Usually it's just these two. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the camera. I gotta go grab me a little screwdriver to pop this out. I'll be right back with you guys. Give me 1 second. Quick little novice mess up. My license plate bracket was still on the light, or was attached to the back of the light, and kind of slipped my mind. I wasn't thinking. The nuts that I just took off are what's holding the back of that bracket. See the black plastic bracket right there? So that's got to slide out of the way. Then grab your wrench one more time, and then slide back behind there. And now you can actually take your taillights off. So, maybe I should have watched this video after I did it, and I would have remembered how to do it. Simple mistake. Life's full of mistakes. Can't let every mistake stop you. If not, we'd all make zero progress in life, so. Just pop this off here real quick. Should have popped the boat in the garage real quick for this video, but I'm just kind of having me a lazy Saturday today. I didn't go out on the water. I didn't do anything. We'll be out filming tomorrow for a little bit. I'm gonna go back to my lake that I spent many days on as a child. So, show you guys how beautiful that lake is and some of the great fish it, you know, produces out of there too. My brother, the particular lake we're gonna try to go to, my brother caught a over 13-pound bass there a long time ago. So there's big uns out there. All right, and then boom, you got your light out like that, guys. You got your harness back there. So what I'm gonna do first is kind of match up the harnesses, make sure there's no subtle differences or anything like that before I start wiring everything up. So I'm gonna catch back up with you guys in just 1 second. Alright guys, quick little change of scenery. I decided to pull the boat in the garage here. Figured it'd be a little bit easier for my crippled behind to be laying down here to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go grab a pair of dikes real quick to finish cutting this wire. Got everything. This is the back side of the light there. Those were the two studs that you're gonna take apart. These are actually carriage bolts that slide down in here. I'll show you that in just 1 second. So bear with me, I'll be right back with a pair of cutters. All right, guys, I'm back now. Hopefully my fan running ain't too much background noise there, because I gotta have something. It's hot down here. Even in the shade, it's cooking. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut these wires back. So, boom. Got those. Your white wires, your ground, I've already taken it off. It was grounded to the frame down up under the bottom of the frame. And then we're just simply going to take these wires here. You got your white, this is your ground, same thing. Same style light, these are just LED, sealed beam LEDs. On this, you'll go brown wire to brown wire. This particular trailer harness uses yellow to green. So very simple and straightforward. I only use heat shrink, waterproof butt connectors. I've seen guys get by with kind of twisting stuff together and whatnot. That just ain't my style. I'm a stickler for stuff like this, so yeah. We'll just leave it at that. I'm a stickler for stuff like that. So just simply get that in there. Got my crimp. If I can get my hands working. Work kicked me down pretty bad yesterday. Beat me down bad. So we got that. Boom, boom, like so. I do not do the heat shrink until it's all put together. Just a little pet peeve of mine. That way there, when you're doing it, you're not gonna heat up the other side on accident. That's just my preference. Most people probably aren't as accident prone as I am. So, but yeah, that's how I do it with that. So just twist the other side, boom, boom. Just get you a nice little twist there, that way it sits inside the butt connector. So you go, got your other side of the heat shrink connector, pop it in. I was kind of push it in there the rest of the way, kind of shoving it down in there, and then you just take your crimp. I'm using ratcheting style crimps. That's just, again, my preference. So just get it on there nice and snug. Right now, take your little lighter, little torch lighter, sit down there on it. It's funny, this has become my handiest little lighter. I found this in a client's yard. He had no idea where it came from, so I took it. It's actually a mossy oak. Yeehaw. All right, now we're on to the next one. As I burned myself. So remember, like I had said before previously, yellow is going to be going to green on this one. Just take it like this, twist that on, and then I'm going to grab a butt connector, so I'll be right back with you in 1 second. All right, guys, I got the other wire on there. I'm not going to film every little step in it. You get the basic concept with the brown wire like that. I repeated the same step. There, I am going to crawl up under the boat now real quick and just hit that ground wire. So hopefully I don't look too out of shape and awkward for you guys. So yeah, I'm just going to slide that back up through there, fish that back through, and like so. Now your light's just going to kind of dangle, don't worry about it. Alright guys, back in a flash. Just grabbing my, it's a 55 foot-pound high torque Milwaukee. I'm lazy, I gotta use power tools, man. My days of turning wrenches are coming to a close. Alright guys, just hooking the ground wire up right now, and then we'll be able to slide those two studs in that I mentioned earlier and get this side tightened back up so you guys can kind of I'll go ahead and test it real quick so you guys can see kind of what we're working with. So down under here real quick. Actually, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and bolt the light in so it's not having to support on that wiring anymore. It's going to make it a little bit easier to get that hooked up. So, again, just going to go ahead and pop these out real quick on the fender. These come with these cheap crimp twist things. Don't let me catch you using you guys. I'm going to pull them out at the boat ramp. Just kidding, I'm not going to touch your boat, but I'll think about it, at least. I will mumble under my own breath how terrible that looks. Alright, again, these just slide right in the groove. It's just a simple carriage bolt. Looks like a 1/4 20. Bam, bam. So then we're going to slide her on up in. like so. Boom. Remember that license plate bracket, we got to remember that, because if not, we have done all this for absolutely nothing. So now that we've got that under control, let's feed this wiring back through. We got it there. We're going to feed that license plate bracket back up in, if I can do it. I don't quite have enough hands for this, guys. I quite don't have enough hands. Alright. And the bracket's popped in like that, guys. We're going to go ahead and tighten everything back up. I'll be right back with you guys. Same process of taking the light off. Make sure you use a lock washer behind that. Tighten everything down. Use stainless, guys. You'll thank me in the long run. So, alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this tightened back up, and I will get back with you guys, kind of show you how these things look on here. Appreciate you following along so far. As you can see, everything's hooked up and working. Nice bright LEDs. Got rid of these old busted up broken things from that. Boom. To that. I think I paid $24.99 for these lights off Amazon. I will go ahead and link that down in the description. That way, if you guys want to take advantage of that, go ahead and do it. It's extremely easy. You can do it with very minimal tools. You don't need any power tools. You don't need anything like that. You can just use regular hand tools, regular style crimps. Like I said, this is just my preference. I like using those waterproof connectors. I like using stainless hardware. It's just stuff down the road you got to think about, guys. Lights aren't going to last forever. Do you want to sit there and have to cut rusty bolts off and deal with busted brackets and all this crazy nonsense and riding down the road getting pulled over because one of your butt connectors? You don't want to get water down in those open connectors, you know, your non-waterproof connectors, and cause problems later on down the road. You may never have a problem, but with a guy like me that has every problem known to man, I try to eliminate every single one of them before they happen. But alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and just tackle the other side. I wanted to shoot just a quick video of us going through it. Remember, like and subscribe. Check out all of our social medias. You can find us everywhere except Twitter, CD2 Fishing. Yeah, like I said guys, thank you guys for everything, and I look forward to getting back to you again with a new video. Thanks guys. Alright guys, it's going to be pretty dark, but finally got a break in the rain. It has been monsoon pouring. But I just wanted to get a shot of the lights at night. Just kind of give you guys an idea what they kind of look like. They're very bright. This is just a running light. Left side. Right side. But yeah guys, there they are. Appreciate you guys watching me along the way. If you got any questions or concerns, anything like that, mention it in the comments. I'll do my best to help you. Thanks for watching guys.